At some point, we must ask a question. We must press the deepest corners of our minds and hearts. What is my purpose? The answer to this question has been the single greatest pursuit of mankind since the very beginning. Philosophers of old, ancients with understanding far beyond our comprehension, kings and rulers that have conquered the world many times over, and especially the individual working towards something better, some hope in a life of true fulfillment, have all pursued this single question. With every action, every thought, and every driving motivation, all of humanity truly seeks the answer to this question. Religion would have you believe it is to serve the greater good somehow, usually by means of financial support, or even idealistically buying into the pyramid scheme religion has always taken form. Government would demand it is to be some kind of mechanism in the machine we call society, a mechanism which never angers, never resists, always commits entirely and benefits only by relinquishing the one thing we truly possess: choice. Many people at present would argue it is to become successful, contribute some great thing to the world, or even some collective growth through a journey of the self, through knowledge, through time, and through discovery and innovation. Is religion truly necessary, or has it become some aspirin to substitute the truth? Does government matter? Would we only know chaos without it? What is success? How do you measure it? If we answer the question, what is my purpose? Does it nullify these concepts, or does it answer them and reinforce them? Answering this single question is one of the many great mysteries of the universe. We will not only share, but will also make a reality in your life, including you on the greatest journey the human race has ever experienced. Welcome to the Free Podcast, where our passion is people. The next 30 minutes will change the next 30 years of your life.
Your will lies deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why that gives you your purpose.
Welcome to the Free Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Our passion is people, and the next 30 minutes is going to change the next 30 years of your life. If you don't believe me, stay tuned. Look, I'm your host, JJ Rod. We got our other host, Todd, with us, and we also have Oni. Say hello, Todd.
Hello.
That wasn't a hello.
That was a hello.
That was not a hello. You ready?
Boo.
Why boo?
Why must I introduce myself to the world, J-Man?
Oni, say hey.
Hi. I feel good, bro. I really do. I feel like a kid again. I went and played on the playground today, fell off the monkey bar.
You
thought
fell
I killed
off the
myself.
monkey bars.
Feeling pretty good.
But you didn't kill nobody.
Yeah, bro. No, but I thought I killed myself.
Yeah, well, that's
I don't
okay.
remember the wind coming out of me like that. You know what I mean?
That'll make you feel like a kid again.
I remember falling like that.
bro.
That you can't breathe. You just lay there.
But air sucks, bro. Look.
Oh no, there's no fixing it.
No,
There's no fixing it. So look, let's tell everybody why we're here. Everything is broken. I think everybody would agree everything is broken. The world is broken. People are broken. Relationships are broken. So we're going to talk about what's broken, and we're going to talk about how to fix it. So we're like, fix it, Felix. No, your toe's
be
better.
like Bob the Builder?
Yeah, he's Bob the Builder. I'm Fix It Felix. Who are you, Oni?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, no, you got it. No, that's not what we want. We're trying to fix it.
We can build
And
it.
in Ralph's defense, Ralph did fix all the relationships in the game. Ralph was the man. We got some awesome stuff coming up. We are going to talk about what a woman is, what a man is. That seems to be like the question of the day for everybody
Question
everywhere.
of the year.
Yeah, we have something that nobody's ever heard of before to answer that. Why a woman should never apologize. Ooh, that's a good one. The 10 Commandments of Dating and Relationships. Everybody's going to love those. One of those is going to be the most controversial thing you'll ever hear, especially out of me. I live or die by it.
Yeah.
I live or die by it.
Live or die.
Ooh, we got the cheat codes to life. So there's 7 cheat codes. If you follow those and nothing else, you can win every single day. But we're not going to give them to you all at once. You got to listen in and you got to get them as you go. Sorry. Oni, do you live or die by the cheat codes?
I do.
I don't know about dying, but living.
Oni approves.
Except the dying part.
Yeah, no dying. How about a God wills it?
God wills it.
That's better than the soundbite.
What in the world, Oni?
Another thing we have coming up, the secret recipe of the universe. This is the greatest discovery in all of humanity. You got to stick around for that. Oh, these are good. Everybody's going to relate to these. The 5 types of relationships and the 5 foundations of relationship. That's critical. If you want any success in any relationship, you got to understand the 5 types and the 5 foundations. We also have something great, which is going to lead us into our topic for the day, the Accord packet. Everybody's tired of signing a marriage license. Everybody's tired of losing. They're tired of getting divorced and losing twice or 5 times or however many kids you decided to have.
Or getting in the tree or...
Yeah, don't get in the tree.
Or jumping. Yeah.
Or
don't
what?
hang yourself, bro.
That's bad. We want to promote positive mental health.
Accord.
And
my neck be sweating.
The Accord packet's kind of like a divorce packet, but in reverse or something like that. We'll get into that later. It's in the works, but it's definitely something you want to hear about.
It's the opposite of disaster.
It is the opposite of disaster, which is...
divorce.
No, divorce is the disaster.
Yeah.
Divorce is not the opposite. No. The opposite of disaster is creation, which is the context of our relationship. We'll get into that. But what we have every episode, we're going to have a lot of fun at the end of the episode. We have what's hotter, what's notter. That's where we're going to talk about awesome things people are doing that are attractive and not so awesome things people are doing that are repelling. Repellent is the opposite of attract. No, that's not what's hot or what's not. That's today's topic. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, I got confused. My bad.
Technically, you're right. Chestnut. That's Russian for wonderful.
Sneaking it in there.
Galupi is Russian for stupid. We got a lot of good questions we're going to answer. We asked several people if they could have anything about relationship answered, what would it be? And a lot of it kind of led to some of the basic problems everybody's seeing. Definitely like why people don't want to get married anymore, like why marriage is a thing or what does it even mean? So let's talk about what marriage actually is. Let's define it. And then I'm going to throw some stuff on you guys that you probably never heard before. I'm going to tell you where it came from and how it ended up. And it's going to blow your mind. It's freaking awesome. Oni, let's start with you. What do you think marriage is?
Suicide.
No. I mean, you're not wrong, but
you can't say that.
No. You can't say that.
Okay. To me, look, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, be for real. Be for real. All right, come on, Oni.
Marriage to me is a covenant between 2 people on a spiritual, emotional, and a physical level. Same thing as a relationship, but it's like an upgrade. It's like a level up, you know? But it's between 2 people, not any outside forces. That's what marriage is to me.
I like that. Not any outside forces. I like that.
No outside influence.
No ninjas, bro. No ninjas.
Ninja free.
Yeah.
So marriage is an upgraded ninja free relationship.
Yeah. We don't need nobody sneaking in. You know what I mean?
That's right. All right. And look, just so you guys are aware, the age difference between Todd, Oni, and myself are all about 10 years apart. So Todd's the youngest, 10 more years Oni, 10 more years me. So we technically have 3 generations sitting here. And if you see the company webpage, we say 4 because my dad's part of the company too. He's the older generation. So we have a collective of different perspective, different people, different walks of life. We've all been different places and seen different things. So we're trying to offer the full spectrum without mansplaining to everybody because nobody likes mansplaining, right? That's like almost as bad as up syndrome. That's like one level below up syndrome.
We're just trying to explain things.
Yeah, we just want to share kind of what we found, like what we know. All right, Todd, you're up. What's marriage to you? Just define the word in general. Just
define the word marriage. It's like a legal binding of 2 people.
Ah, that's good. Legal binding. So like a contract.
A contract, yes.
Contract. Would you say it's a good contract?
No.
Why is it a bad contract? But you get to sign up. You get all the health insurance. You get the life insurance. You get the car insurance. Yeah, it's like all the insurance. You get the insurance, right?
Well, the thing is, most people don't know it, but you can do a lot of that stuff without having to get married.
Fair. So why is it a bad contract?
It's really bad for the guy because if you're in a relationship, your entire life is on the line and the chick is incentivized to just walk away and take half of that with her. I mean, it's kind of, what are you getting out of that?
You get love and affection every day, and they cook for you, and they wash your clothes, and they do all these awesome things for you.
You got to stop with the BDE, J-Man.
Oh, there it goes. We're gonna keep it G-rated.
Yeah, but I can do all that myself, though. I don't need a partner to do that.
So you don't want a mom?
That's the thing. I don't need a mom. I got a mom.
Oh, do you love your mom? You got a good relationship with your mom?
Yes, yeah.
Crickets, Ralph. What happened? Tell us about it.
That's the thing. I don't need a relationship. I can take care of everything myself. I want a relationship, but I don't need it.
Okay, well, if you could do everything on your own, what's the point then?
The point is the want for affection, but that means I get a choice. I get to choose my partner. I don't need a partner. I
Fair.
can choose my partner. If I can do it all, why would I want to sign a contract with somebody that outside forces could just take what I built and worked hard for just because somebody got unhappy or their feelings got hurt? No.
So signing the marriage license is like giving ninjas permission.
I'm going to go bungee jump off the bridge without no bungee. You know what I mean?
That's fair, though. Why do you think people are really breaking up then? If people could just get together and they could live life and they could have a good time and they could enjoy the benefits of a relationship, why do you think they're really breaking up? Okay, Wreck-It Ralph, let's hear it.
Because, bro, nobody keeps their business to themselves. That's the problem. You and
Cinderella's over here clapping.
outside, when you let ninjas sneak into your life like that and assassinate everything you be working for, that's what happens, bro. If you can't fight them, you don't need to let them in. You know what I mean? You let too many people get in your business, that's what happens. And that goes for anything, especially if you let a big brother, per se. Let a big brother in your business. Somebody gonna mess it up. That's why it's between two people. Two people.
Do you think people are breaking up because ninjas get in their life and they're not equipped to fight them? Or do you think the best option is just to avoid the ninjas altogether?
Avoid the ninjas altogether, bro, because why would you want to fight them if you could just dodge them? You know what I mean?
I agree.
Why fight them?
I agree. Let's think about this. Say they get in. What are you going to do? This is a trick question, everybody. I have answers to this.
I can take a lot by myself, but why fight by myself when you can fight together? Don't fight together.
It is a partnership.
Divided we fall, bro. Divided we fall. Like Caesar said, it's together strong.
I like Caesar. So it's like fighting with each other, not fighting with each other.
Yeah, there you go. It's like back to back instead of face to face. You know what I mean? Back to back.
Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, let's kind of talk about the relationship dynamic a little bit. People get into relationships these days. There's this whole dynamic like you should be high school sweethearts, you should be college sweethearts. What do you think, Todd, is good? Do you feel like a young man is in a good place to work on a serious relationship? You're a young man, so let's hear it from you. Let's hear it from the source. What do you think? Be honest. Be honest.
Absolutely not.
Why not? You don't have a relationship, Todd? You're not like engaged to get married next week?
No.
Why not?
I'm not established enough.
What do you mean? What does that even mean?
I can't support myself financially. I'm not completely in tune with where I need to be spiritually.
But you could just get it on, and if you're going to have a baby, figure it out, right? Isn't that what everybody does?
Let's get it on.
But what if I'm not like everybody?
Live fast, hit the gas, do it till you pass out. What
It's
do you
a
think?
losing situation.
If you got a girl and you love each other and it feels good and it's really great, you could just figure it out, right?
No.
No? Why can't you figure it out? People are smart. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, yeah. First, I'm going to tell you where you messed up.
First,
you can't just hit the gas, bro. You got to be able to see where you're going. You know?
Ooh.
He makes a very good point.
Most people ain't got good enough insurance. You know, they ain't in good hands to be going around hitting gas pedals. You know what I mean?
But if you get, wait.
They can't even take care of themselves.
If you get married, you get all the insurance.
No, you don't, bro.
Life insurance, car insurance, health insurance.
No. You
so
still
let's just get married.
Bro. Who gonna pay for all that?
Hit the gas, and if you think you're gonna crash, just get married. Just go to the courthouse.
I'm gonna tell you where that comes from. Entertainment did that, bro. You got shows that go from way back in the day, 16 Candles, this, that. Like you putting people that ain't even mentally mature in situations where they can't even control their emotions, let alone their mentality. And then you're putting them in a place where they're making decisions that you can't take back. You know, you can't fire the gun and then wish the bullet to come back. I mean, it just don't work.
Irreversible life
like
changes.
And guys, for the record, you have a gun in your pants. When you pull the trigger, there's no taking the bullets back.
Not even that. You're not established, bro. If you can't even take care of yourself, mommy, daddy, whatever been doing all your stuff, bro, you ain't gonna be able to take care of nobody else. You can't even do yourself.
Much less a baby.
And then you going around here firing bullets off.
Children with Dynamite. That's a reference to Rollo Tomasi in The Rational Male.
Great book.
Great book. I agree with like 98% of it. Everybody should read it. We're going to put it on the website. But that's what he said. He said, guys figuring out how the dating game works is like giving children dynamite.
It's
It's
true.
cool. It's fun to watch, but you don't want to be standing too close. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Back away slowly.
Granny like
Ew.
What are we talking about established? We're talking about physically established. We're talking about mentally and emotionally established. And we're talking about spiritually established. Let's get just a little deeper into that real fast. So physically established, that means if you're not healthy, if you're not financially able to take care of yourself and support yourself.
McDonald's ain't healthy, bro.
If you can't be healthy financially and physically enough for yourself, you certainly don't have enough for somebody else. And it's like people go into relationships thinking, hey, I'll get all this good stuff out of the relationship, but that's not how it works. I heard this sermon one time, this preacher was saying, you got to have good stuff on both sides, bringing it into the relationship if you want a good, healthy relationship. He was not wrong.
Yeah, you can't have one side be good.
Well-
Going into a partnership with someone who is not good.
Both of them are taken, and then you ain't got nothing. If you keep putting money in a pile and one of them's taken, you're just going to keep putting money in a pile. But if both of y'all are putting money in a pile, then the pile just gets bigger.
I've heard this episode before. Two can accomplish more than twice as much. That's all I have to say about that. But
I
that
agree.
means exactly what Oni said.
I'm-
You both got to be giving and contributing.
You got to be on the same page.
That's all I gotta say.
I don't even know what tune that
I
is.
don't
That's
know.
not James Bond.
I feel like 006 right now, bro.
Why not 7?
Why not 004.5? If it's 004.5, you're having a hard time, I promise.
I want to be 000.
000. You don't want to zero out.
That's triple alt. That's redneck as redneck gets. We talked about physically established. Let's talk about mentally and emotional establishment. That is one, having the right mindset, two, knowing who you are. If you don't know who you are and you don't know where you're going, then how are you supposed to lead or direct anybody else? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's just an
And
idea.
Additionally, how are you supposed to get to know someone if you don't know yourself?
Ooh, good point, Todd. And
Ooh.
as far as emotionally goes, if you don't understand your own emotions, how to work through them in a healthy fashion, how can you be emotionally supportive for the people around you and work through healthy relationships with them?
Newsflash, you can't.
I didn't think so. Todd said it, folks. That makes it fact. All right, look, let's take a real quick break, just a little music break, just to turn your brain off for a minute. I hope you're walking. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're doing something fun and
Great
awesome.
workout.
That's right. Great workout. Anything awesome. Quick music break. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you had a nice brain break. We don't
I
like
did.
brain melt.
I
Nobody
did.
likes brain melt. Nobody likes screen face. Everyone, we're living in the modern day zombie apocalypse, and it looks like iPhones and Androids.
It is pretty rough.
Prove me
When I see
wrong.
people on their phone, bro, I wonder if people that stare at their phone all the time, especially like in a restaurant or something, like I just sit and chill and people watch. I wonder if he's cross-eyed because he's just staring at that phone a lot. You know, he's
All
there
right.
like, "Ooh."
Last up, we got
Physically established, mentally, emotionally established, spiritually established.
Oh,
Bum
Yeah,
Bum
what's up?
Bum.
I want to go back to mental. I want to
Okay.
go back to mentally established for 1 second. No female want your little mommy issues.
No woman is
Yeah,
looking to
come
become
on.
a mother.
Yeah, and
there
that's
ain't
kind of what
nobody
we
want to
were.
be your replacement mommy.
That's not a partner. That's being a boy looking for a mom. Like, I do my own laundry, I wash dishes, I do all these things for myself. I need a partner to do life with. Ladies, be thinking about that. What does it mean to be a partner if you're a lady? We'll get into that later. So, what about spiritually established? Is that kind of like what Free's all about? Is that what this whole show is?
Yeah, well,
Really?
the thing is,
Is that what it is?
What was that?
I have so many sayings, bro.
I got so many.
I had to take a
sayings,
deep
bro.
breath, man. You know why? When you think spiritually, people want to turn into religion and this and that. Spiritually is just being one with the universe. You go out, do some breathing exercises, yoga, something, man. Get your mind going, bro. Get out and about. Get off the technology.
Oni, I didn't know you
even
did
if you
yoga.
go walk around, bro. We're not going to talk about that, Todd. You're young.
What'd you say, Todd?
Oni, I didn't know you did
We're not gonna
yoga.
talk about
He
that.
does yoga. What? Can you guys picture
Hey,
Wreck-It
look.
Ralph doing yoga? I mean, that's a mental image nobody
Hey.
wants. Think about it like this. If you aren't physically and mentally established, you cannot be spiritually established. You got to line the physical up
No.
and you got to line the mental up, and together they make the spiritual possible. So like what Oni said, it's not some hokey pokey, transcendental, hippy dippy religious experience. It's not hugging a tree. It's none of that stuff. It's being in
No.
tune with who you are, knowing who you are,
And what you need to do.
and what you need to do in life.
It's
And
like the Force.
calm down, Yoda.
Be one with the Force. There is no try. There is only do.
Oh, there he goes.
Having to picture Oni as both Wreck-It Ralph and Yoda. They're mentally viewing Oni.
Yeah, Yoda Ralph doing yoga in the park.
I don't even know what you just said right now. I think I just got up syndrome from that.
Brain melt.
Brain melt. I got up syndrome. Quick, somebody pierce my septum. Hurry, pierce it. Pierce it.
God wills it.
God does not will septum pierce.
I can't
You stop
find
that.
it.
No.
You're just pushing
No.
random sound bites. Bad Todd.
I'm
Bad
sorry.
Todd.
I was trying to say get out from there.
So we've talked about kind of what it means to be established. We'll get deeper into that stuff as we go. We were on the topic of marriage. Where did marriage come from? Let me offer you guys a little bit of history. This is going to blow your mind. So around 4000 BC, men were having their wives taken by other tribesmen in other tribes. So they came up with something super cool. They called it a marriage license. And what it was is it was a certificate of title, of property, of ownership. So they could show ownership over their wife when some dude come and grabbed them
Ooh.
up. That
Ooh.
way they could get their wife back.
You want to know something crazy? Did you know that Vikings had divorce too back then? Did you know that?
But it's probably not what you would think of today. I bet if Vikings got divorced, they didn't like take half of everything in alimony and child support.
No,
They
it
probably
wasn't
threw
like that.
axes at
She
each
just
other,
chose to
and
go
whoever-
somewhere else.
Whoever survived
Sorry.
got to live and get married again.
No.
That's where the term getting the axe came from in divorce, was the Vikings throwing
Yeah,
axes
get
at each
axe.
other. Like, that has to be where that came from.
There will be no conspiracy theory.
Okay, maybe it's conspiracy theory. Say I'm wrong. Prove me wrong, internet. All right, so we talked about where marriage came from. If you are all for marriage, Oni said it, you're inviting ninjas into your relationship and you are asking for a certificate of title to be a piece of property as a wife. That sounds insane to me. Now let's talk about divorce. Where did divorce come from? It came as a concession. Back in the day, women kept going to different pagan temples and participating in orgies, and guys were stuck with them. So they're like, hey, I don't know about what year it was. It was after the marriage certificate thing. Marriage certificate was around 4000 BC, like 3800 to 4200 BC. Somewhere not terribly long after that came the divorce thing. And it's like, we got to get rid of these women because they keep going to the temple, participating in all these orgies. I'm tired of it. I don't want her no more. I don't want that. And so basically it was a piece of paper that stated a woman was no longer worthy as a woman and she was no longer worth being a wife. It was a legal document declaring that of her. So now chicks, over 80% of divorces today are initiated by women. They're begging to be told they're not worthy to be a wife anymore. That blows my mind, bro.
This is the thing. You said it spot on when you said you were wanting to sign a certificate. Why would you even trust your relationship to somebody else that don't even know you? They just printed this little thing up, you sign it, and then they tell you how to do your relationship. Even if it's not working, they tell you how it goes. Why would you want that? Why would anybody want that?
I don't know.
That's not togetherness because you're putting your faith in somebody else.
That's where an accord packet could come in. So you sit down with a lawyer and you iron all these details out up front. And guess what? If you can't make it through the process of an accord packet together, you probably shouldn't live your life together. Yeah, it's 25 bucks for a marriage license and all these terrible consequences that come. But the insurance, you get the insurance. Ah!
No. And that's the thing, man. Think about it like this. Oh, I just paid $25 to give up half of my life. Here you go.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you pay somebody
That's
to
like-
take half of what you got?
Discount,
Why?
double
What
check.
sense does that make? What
It's
does
like
that
a
make?
$25 coupon that you pay
Bamboozled.
for. Bamboozled for sure.
Bamboozled. People think they smart. It's like, no, you're not.
What about what makes you married?
Man.
If signing a marriage license is a bad idea, and I think that's why most guys are staying away from it these days, they're starting to realize if I sign a $25 marriage license, I'm putting everything I've ever worked for on the line for a chick to literally decide, hey, I don't like you today. Your face is stupid. I'm leaving. Give me half of everything. You had to have a reason to get a
No, it
divorce.
ain't that.
Well, you had to have a reason to get divorced. Now you don't. You just go to a lawyer and the lawyer makes the dude pay for everything.
Can I make a correction on what you just said? It's not. She wakes up and it's like, your face ugly, stupid. It's like, oh my gosh, Johnny done like my picture on Facebook. I think I'm going to go for Johnny.
Valid.
Ooh,
She's no longer-
gratification.
Where's
Emotional damage.
Where's the mainstream guy? That's totally based.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, that's
If you can
100%.
tell me I'm wrong,
That's
I'll buy you a
100%.
cupcake. I will buy you a cupcake.
That's 100%. I want a cupcake anyway. Is there
No,
not cupcakes?
no.
I thought
Yeah,
there was
man.
going to be cake. No.
No.
Somebody told me there's
No.
going to be cake.
No.
My bad.
I want Todd. Did you eat all the cake? Todd ate the cake.
It's called food for thought.
Yeah, no, but I think Oni was dead on the money with it. As soon as you're no longer providing the fulfillment the woman needs, she will find someone else to fill that spot.
Ooh, I think Todd hit the nail
And
on the head.
she never will though. Looking at Facebook, looking at
But let me-
Instagram. She
let
ain't
me
never
ask you
gonna go
this.
get fulfillment.
Let me ask you this. If you are getting the fulfillment you desire out of a relationship, do you think you're going to go to those places looking for it?
No,
Because nobody wants
it's
that,
not
bro.
This on her.
Nobody
it's
wants
not
that, bro.
this on her.
No, I agree.
It's
It's not.
not
I
just
agree
on her,
100%. It's not on her. It's on the dude. But that's my question. If she's getting fulfillment out of that relationship, do you think she's going to go looking elsewhere? I say no. I say
I
if
will-
she's fulfilled,
Well, no.
she's going to be good.
I would sign a marriage license and put half
Think
my life
about it,
on the
man.
line.
Think about it like this. You got a favorite restaurant you be going to, right? And the one time you go to bad service, and it's like it just all piled up at one time, and then you're like, yep, new restaurant. That's what happened.
Can't reforge broken
Once the
trust.
trust is broken, that's it. It's broken.
Yep. Like the Titanic, it's all saying.
I think we need to talk about what makes you married, but we should save that for the next episode.
Stay tuned.
What's hot or not?
After a quick music break.
Multiply every time I meet your eyes, amplify deep inside. Once I feel your skin on mine, though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
What's hotter, what's not her, folks? This is going to be amazing. You're going to love this or you're going to hate this, one or the other. What was that supposed to be? Was that the alarm bell? Round one, fight.
Don't make me throw my sumo rice.
Where's the Mortal Kombat finisher? The first, what's hotter, what's not her? If you're a chick, what's hotter? Being unavailable. What's not her? Being available. Now let's talk about the dude. For the dude, it's quite the opposite. A dude is hotter if he's available. And if he's unavailable, people
Then
think
if
something's
he's
wrong
not.
with him. He's got to be out there
Yeah,
moving and
yeah.
shaking, making things happen. He got to be available.
Oh my gosh, Johnny don't have nobody. Nobody wants him. I don't want him.
Valid.
Fair.
That's real. That's
is real
real.
life.
So what about the chick? When she's unavailable, all these things by default go away. Like what Oni was saying a minute ago, she's not on the internet shopping for a new boyfriend because she's unavailable. Number one thing a wife or a partner is unavailable to the entire world except her husband. And if a husband comes along and he finds you available, he's probably going to keep walking. He's just going to be like, not that one.
I'm gonna tell you personally, I don't want some chick that's gonna be on social media, and you can call it whatever you want. I've heard guys be like, "Oh, that just means you're not secure in yourself." No, bro, that means she out there looking at, like, what reason does she have to know everybody's business? You know what I mean? Why? Unless you trying to get people to look at it. Why you want people to like what you're doing? Why do you care what they do? Because that's your personality. I don't need nobody like that, man. Stay on yourself.
I would argue if she's fulfilled in a relationship, she won't be out there doing it anyway. That's my point.
Yeah, but I'm talking about I don't want it.
Oh,
I ain't even
agree.
on social media.
I agree.
anyway.
And it's like girls have this misconception nowadays. If they can put on display that they're available to every dude on the planet, a good dude's going to want them, but it has the opposite effect. The more available you are as a
Yeah.
woman, the more unattractive it is. Whereas for a man, the opposite
I
is
mean,
true. The more available he
I can
is,
say
the more
something,
women like him, the more women are going to like him. Women
I can
want
say
what other
something,
women
but-
want. That's natural pre-selection. That's what they call it.
What do I want the final comment to be?
What do you like about a girl being available?
I mean,
It's
it is
ingrained
technically
in
a
our
head
DNA.
turner for a woman to be putting all of that availability on display. It's just not the head turner you want. It's people looking away.
Oh, like a bad accident. Ooh, she a whole wreck, cuz. Ooh. Cuz her hole is wrecked. Oh, can I say that?
Ew, no.
Can I say that? Is that keeping it G-rated? Oh, my bad. That's what goes through a dude's mind, though.
I don't know about final, but I got a comment.
What does Wreck-It Ralph say?
Yeah, bro. I don't want you Facebook hoes.
Nobody wants them from Facebook. You're right.
That's wonky. Wonky like getting Facebook liked.
That's wonky.
Yeah.
You heard it
really
direct,
wonky.
folks. You heard it direct. All
He
right.
said so.
Don't be like
Looking
Wreck-It.
like a bunch of Oompa Loompas out here, bro. You ain't attractive. Yeah, man.
All right, guys.
I like my girl.
Thank you
I
for
like
joining
my
us on the
girl's
free podcast.
secret.
Yeah, we love you. Be a swan. Be out there. Be beautiful. Be who you were created to be. Make sure you tune in the next episode, guys. We have some incredible stuff coming up. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the next episode.
Todd signing off.